A lot of times when you are fighting court battles or police cases with an opposite party with whom you earlier had friendly occasions, say for example a matrimonial dispute between a husband and a wife, or a business dispute where two partners, but in both situations you and the opposite party own some property together on which there is a mortgage and you are paying EMI. Now, what do you do if you get into a fight with the opposite party? You're supposed to be shouldering joint responsibility, but the other party now refuses to help you out in paying the EMI of the said property. So, another example is that perhaps your father took a property, purchase a property on mortgage, and then the two children are fighting between each other, and one child is the one paying the EMI, the other one refuses to pay. In such a situation, a lot of times people say, I stopped paying the EMI because why should I be paying the EMI by myself? You need to understand that you are taking an axe and putting it to your own foot if you just stop paying EMIs. Because if you think the other party is a menace and is not contributing, or you've got these disputes going on, that is why you do not wish to handle the EMI situation yourself. If you think the other person is evil, the banks which will come after you, the institutions which will come after you are far more vicious. They will keep piling on interest upon interest and fines upon fines, and lo and behold, the interests and the fines will be far more than the principal amount itself. Whether the opposite party will suffer the same consequences or not, that is a story for a very different time. But there is a way out. What you do is you approach the court for resolution of the matter, and you get the other party to either come and contribute, or you say that the amount, that the property should be immediately taken over by the institution which had lent the money to whom the mortgage payments are being made. Because if you don't do that, the institution, the bank, the NBFC, whatever it is going to take possession of the property, and still your liability will not be enough. You might still have to pay out of your own pocket, and that's how the law around taking and giving of loans works. And that is why you need to be very, very careful when you are dealing with situations like this. Do not just flounder away your property or this thing that you have. You might suffer far greater consequences than just losing the property.